Okay, here's an unboxing of the Lifepro Bioremedy Infrared Sauna Wrap. This is basically a blanket sauna, and these things are becoming very popular in the last few years. Lifepro is one of the bigger companies that make these things, and if you look at the reviews on any websites, or this Lifepro is usually ranked in the top 5. This is the far infrared sauna, so although all these blankets are going to emit some sort of EMFs, it's at the low frequency, non-ionized, far infrared, which is relatively safe, and it's been confirmed by that many studies, but there are some people that's got some phobias against EMTs. We'll do a check on it once we get this thing unwrapped and opened up. But as you can see, what this thing is good for: relaxing, removing tension, muscle aches, sore aches, and then detoxing when you go to higher temperatures. So it's got a temperature range of 113 to 176 degrees Fahrenheit. Use the lower temperature range for just coming back from work and just trying to relax and take the stress off. Use like 131 degrees for muscle pain and aches after a workout. And then you go up to the 176 to sweat, to have a heavy sweat and do some detoxing. It's got a timer that's from 30 to 60 minutes. And what's good about Lifepro is that it's lifetime warranty on these products. They make 2 sizes. This is 71 by 31. They also have one that's 71 by 36. This is the least expensive model they have. They have one step above this one, and that's basically the same unit, but it's got heavier duty fabrics and liners and stuff like that. So it's just an upgrade of this, but for most people, this is all you're going to need. So let's get it open. Now, we've bought stuff from Lifepro before. I think we got a hand massager from them, and excellent products, and the customer service is pretty good. So it looks like they give you 2 disposable sauna wraps, which is just like light foiling that you wrap your body around, and it helps with the sweat, pretty much like buying a sauna suit. But these are disposable. I guess you could reuse them, but then you could buy more from the website. User manual, there's not much to this thing. There's your lifetime warranty. Register it. What's good about the Lifepro is that they come in all different colors. We got the purple, so I just chose the purple one because it's easier to find. Nice heavy duty box. Do not fold during use. Common sense, but you know how people are. So it's plastic on the outside and plastic on the inside. The inside is nice because all you have to do is just wipe it down when you're through. I noticed that the more expensive ones have, kind of a heavy duty cloth on the outside. It looks like this got some padding on the inside also. So it's 71 inches by 31. So they recommend using this thing on the floor just because of the heating elements, but most people can use it on a bed or on a sofa. So you got zippered arms here for each arm, which is nice. A lot of these units do not have the armholes. So this way, it's less claustrophobic and you could read a book or do some streaming on your laptop. Here's the controller, pretty simple. You got the time, on and off, time, and temperature setting. This plugs in the wall. This is at your foot. Okay, it unzips from both sides, but they're not connected, so that's what it looks like. I can see the heating elements in the back here. Probably lay a towel down and then lay on top of it. A lot of people do not like the blankets because they figure that you are lying in your own sweat. But if you use a towel or even, sweatsuits, sweatpants, then it's good. You can use a towel like this, just a regular bath towel, and just lay it down because you can see where the heating elements are, and it's right against your skin. We have heating elements up front here too. But like I said, as long as you wear a sweatshirt and your sweatpants, you'll be fine also. You can wear swimwear. They suggest don't go in naked, but that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. The biggest con I heard about these type of units is getting in and out of, for some people, maybe a chore because some of them got Velcro, which is easier. This got zippers all around, so you may have to do a little bit wriggling around to get the zipper all zipped up around you. So let me just see how easy it is or not. I can see, when you start off, you probably don't have to have the unzip down by your foot because you can't reach it otherwise. Oh, and the zipper, it doesn't stay locked in place, so when you unzip it, it actually comes out. So you don't want to pull it all the way back because then it doesn't stop. So, it goes like this. Looking at it upside down. Nice. So I got unzipped halfway here and maybe 3/4 down. So don't unzip it all the way around because then you're going to have to be a contortionist to try to zip that up. So this I can zip all the way up. Go from the other side too. There are my hands. Okay, I can see where there's a little bit of contortion. It's not too bad. Okay, I had to do a voiceover in this section because the microphone was underneath the blanket, so it was picking up all the noises, the zipper and all that. But I just wanted to point out that when you're using this sauna blanket, all you have to do is just unzip the one side, and then you could just slide in and slide out, so you don't have to worry about zipping up both sides at the same time. But it wasn't that bad zipping it up. And once you're inside, there's a lot of room, and having your arms exposed is a very good option because you feel less confined when you're able to get your arms out and move around. And I just want to mention that, Lifepro has the more expensive unit and that has heavier material on top, so it's more like a weighted blanket. This isn't that heavy on top, so it's not like a weighted blanket. Unzipping it is fine too. It comes out easier. You have to move your shoulders a bit to remove the other side, but like I said before, in the future I'll be just unzipping in one side at a time, so you don't have to worry about moving around like this. That's it. I mean, not easy. It's not that hard to get out of. This one here you could use probably daily. You don't have to go all the way up in the temperature. If you just want to relax, keep it on low temperature. It's winter time up here in Illinois, so it's going to get pretty cold. So this will warm up your body. If you're coming outside from shoveling, I can see this will heat your body up pretty quickly. So next thing we'll do is we'll turn this thing on, see how long it takes to work up a sweat, take some EMF readings, and then do our usual temperature. Check our blood pressure and our pulse before and after, so we get an idea on how this thing affects your body.
I wouldn't be sitting here in the sun.
What's 69? Oh, that's the temperature going up.
What's that?
EMF by the controller, 83. By the foot, looks like it's in the 20s. I can feel it's getting hot already. Let's see what's like inside. 11. I think it's a thermostat. It kicks in and then goes off. Kicks in and goes off. You can feel the heat. Then it goes off, and then it kicks back on. Like a thermostat. Please go to my comment sections and I could explain to you on EMF as is related to these sauna blankets or sauna tents. I'm going to have some studies pointed out to you on what is considered safe levels of EMFs and in the electrical fields. How long it takes to get in this thing. It feels warm. Ooh. Well, we got plenty of room in here. I mean, lots of room. Place us on the couch so I can watch TV. We got a pretty big screen TV here, so it's going to take up my time for half an hour. We'll get back to you after half an hour. It's nice and warm though. My feet was kind of cold. It's like single digits outside, so I opened the door up for the dog and it got kind of cold, so this is nice and warm.
Oh, 147 degrees now. 25 minutes left. So does that mean it would take 30 minutes to get to 150 degrees?
You probably only need about 15 minutes of sweat. Sweating now, so.
Sweating now?
Yep. See what the inside temperature is actually. Let me get the temperature gauge so I can get the temperature.
Yeah.
Okay, my initial impressions is that it took a half an hour to reach 150 degrees, but I tell you, at that 30-minute mark, I started to break a sweat. So, from what I could tell, the back is hotter than the top section, and your legs get hot. So I can see why you're going to want to put a towel down. But it's quite comfortable in there. We're watching this Apple Godzilla series, so time went by pretty quick. It's still on, so let's take this infrared gauge here. 90 degrees on the outside. Let's see what it's like in the inside. Yeah, it's right around 140 degrees. I know it feels like it's hotter towards the feet. Yeah, 151 degrees as you get towards the feet. Now, they suggest that you don't put this thing on top of the blanket or on top of this blanket itself or on top of the couch. Put it on a hard surface because this thing, as a lot of people says, has a tendency of getting pretty hot. So how hot it is? So the controller gets up to about 110 degrees right there. That's the hottest point because I think, yeah, the hottest point is up in here. Down here, it's pretty cool to the touch, but it gets warm up here for some reason. So just FYI, just don't put this on top of the blankets or anything that's cloth. Just put it on the floor or on the table next to you. You'll be fine. Half an hour, I start to break a sweat. It's pretty good. Okay, let's see what. It's been on for a long time. Now remember, this is, you can see it shuts down as the thermostat goes on and off. Non-ionized, so that's the good part. It's not the ionized type of EMF. See, it's shut down completely now because it's at 150 degrees, so you get 0. Now it kicks back on. So it looks like it runs about 30, 35 when it's on, and then almost 0 when it's off. So this is non-ionized, far infrared, which is safe. The other type of EMF, you want it under 3, but a lot of people says you don't want to go over 3, but that's proven by scientists. In fact, most medical people say that these type of sauna blankets are perfectly safe. Don't worry about the RF signal. We got a wireless signal going to the TV set here. And this is your electrical field around us because we got the wire running right through this canvas top here. So it goes down to 0 as it cycles. So I can see how this thing looks pretty good. I mean, people says you probably want to sit in for like 40, 45 minutes because first half an hour, your body's just getting up to warm temperature. And then the last 10, 15 minutes is when you're going to start doing the heavy sweating. Now, statistically, when you're going to use this thing, it goes from 113 degrees to 176. You want to keep it low temperature if you're just coming home from work. You want to relieve the stress and get your endorphin running and everything else. So keep it at low temperature. You could kick it up to about 130, 140 if you have muscle aches or after a workout and you want to just loosen up your muscle or you got a tight back. And then you could kick it up to 150 and above if you want to do a detox sweat. That's what's good about this. It's a very flexible temperature range. Okay, so I took my blood pressure before. My blood pressure went down by 18 points and my pulse went up 37. So my pulse went up to 37 points, my blood pressure went down. So when the body heated up, your blood vessels would open up to expand up, which would decrease your blood pressure. And then my heart rate went up by 30 some odd points. So that's almost like doing a bicycle for about 30 minutes. So this thing here gives you the aerobics without the muscle toning, if that makes sense. Now remember, once you work up a sweat, don't go running off to the cold shower right away. Hold off the shower for about an hour because you want to make use of this increased heart rate, pumping blood and this in time would build up your cardio. So if you go take a cold bath right away to bring down your body temperature, you're going to lose out the benefits of that cardio. So just FYI. Before you get into sauna, you're going to want to drink a cup of water. In my case, I had a cup of shaved ice right before I hit this thing. So my body temperature is kind of cool. And then naturally after it, you want to drink water. So I'll just drink up some water. I just started to sweat at a half an hour point. I was going to sit in there for 40 minutes, but this is my first time using it. I didn't want to push it, so since I didn't do any much sweating, it's pretty dry. That's what's good about these things. But, once you finish, shut off the unit, open this thing up for about 10 minutes. Let it cool down, and then you can wipe it down with a solution of just a damp towel with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, just to clean it off and sanitize it. But at that point, you can probably want to open up both zippers so you could actually fold it open so you could wipe it down and cool it off. Actually, you probably don't need, just probably one side, just hang it over the couch and it's fine. We're through. It's cooled off. It cools off pretty quickly in about 10 minutes. Zip it up. I just go halfway in here so I could just jump in it later. And you can see it folds up to a nice and small package. I believe they have a carrying case for this. So I just want to do a quick review of this thing. It's right around the holiday seasons. If you're thinking about buying it for one of your family members or your significant other, great time to buy it. It's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and sales up through New Year's. So it's a good time to pick one up, and they give you some incentives, they give you some free gifts if you order this thing, and price has decreased a bit. So this is a quick review of this sauna blanket by Lifepro. I hope you found this video informative. I'm just going to go back and finish watching the movie and finish off the next 15 minutes in this thing. I just want to give you you know, an overview on what I think about this, and it's nice. I can see, and it's easy to do. I mean, you just line it like a blanket, watch your TV set, and then you're through. Bye-bye. And thank you for watching.